It took me around a year to reach 400 subscribers on this channel, but the one you're watching right now, it only needs a month. And you can copy my strategy to help grow your new channel too. First of all, I have a plan. A clean, cohesive version of what I want this channel to be. And that is a young business owner who talks about YouTube, productivity, and what it looks like to have a real-world product business. I already know what my next 10 videos will be about, and that is crucial to growth. You see, YouTube doesn't just look at your videos in a vacuum. Every new video you post, YouTube asks a couple questions, and that is, what you posted before? Do you have any returning viewers? And do the things you last talked about share the same audience? The last one is especially important. A big mistake I've made on my gaming channel was not really narrowing down what my dream audience would look like and what would they want to watch. Even though all my videos were about the same game, they shared completely different audiences. Formats were different and my topics also jumped around quite a bit. The video you're seeing right now is a rant I made about the community, and the video targets people who are interested in the community, also maybe drama, or maybe understand certain aspects of the community a little better. And the next one was centered around YouTube, what it does to a channel to post a lot of shorts and how it is to grow a YouTube channel. So if someone subscribed after watching me rant about the community, they probably weren't interested in watching me grow on YouTube and explaining all the little metrics and tricks I noticed. They might see the video but completely ignore it, and that definitely hurts the channel. Experimenting, especially as a beginner, is very important for you to grow, but you need to keep in mind that it might be very difficult for you to build a consistent audience from all the random topics and formats you tried. And that is why you often hear that your first 50, 60, maybe even 100 videos will just be bad and don't get any views. That's not only because you don't have the skills to produce a good video, but also because you haven't narrowed down what exact content you want to make and what your dream audience looks like. It's obviously very important to have fun on YouTube and enjoy making new videos. Sometimes you cannot just think about yourself. If you find a format or topic that really works, I would encourage you to really double down on it and try to follow what your viewers are actually interested in. Obviously, you can experiment within the format or the topic, but you need to pay close attention to what your audience says. After all, if you want to make it on YouTube, it's not about the mysterious algorithm. Algorithm is just people like me and you just watching, scrolling on our phone, trying to find something good to watch while we eat. You need to think about a real human and not a cold-hearted machine that apparently just really hates you. Also, this not being my first channel taught me a lot about things you just cannot learn through a normal course or tutorial, no matter how deep they go. Things like how thumbnails are made, and I mean really made, how they are constructed, how do you pick different elements, how do you stylize it, be your own. It's easy to absorb all the principles of what makes a good thumbnail, but actually pulling it off is much harder than you think if you haven't tried yet. And you have to remember that good thumbnails don't just need to look good, but also they must create a curiosity, pose a question that the viewer will want to get answers to by watching the video. Another thing is simply dealing with analytics. I know how it feels when a new video doesn't get any views or just single digits. It's always very hard, but it does get easier with time and practice. Eventually you will learn that this phase, the very little views, barely any subscribers, is a phase. First of all, but also is really needed for your channel to grow. And by having this experience and knowledge, it won't demotivate me when I open YouTube Studio and see that this video you're watching right now will be at 5, 10, maybe 50 views. Because I know that is normal and that it is a phase you can pass. I think something very crucial to YouTube is confidence. I think you really need to make, maybe even accidentally, probably accidentally, made a video that gets a substantial amount of views. For me, it was like 20k, maybe for you it would be 5k, 10k, maybe even more. But it is important for you to hit that video at least once before starting a new channel, because believing that you can pull it off again with hard work this time and less luck involved, you can reach those views again, maybe even consistently. It's so much harder to believe in your success if you don't have anything that proves that you did succeed at least once in the past. But that's fine. Please don't get discouraged. I'm not saying that you will only succeed on YouTube after you already succeeded, which is kinda a weird point when I vocalize it. But what I mean is that you have to try. You have to make a lot of videos. You have to discover what format you want, what your audience looks like, and just keep making until you hit the success, you know? And it can be whatever you want. It can be 500 views, it can be 1000 views. Really, the bar you set for yourself can be as high or low as you want. And when you finally achieve that, when one of your videos suddenly climbs to 5k views, then you will have the confidence that yes, you can do it. It's actually doable. And if I work harder and figure out why this video worked in the first place, maybe I can repeat it over and over again. And I really hope you achieve that goal that you set for yourself. I think it's good for you to assume that the channel you're working on right now probably won't be your final one. I am pretty confident that the thing you're doing right now, the exact style and topic, will change at least once on your way to become monetized and successful. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just how the YouTube game works. You have to accept it, and I don't say that you should just abandon your channel right now. You have to reach the maximum potential you can assume for the channel you have, and only then, when you see that maybe the potential isn't that big as you hoped for, then you can switch gears and maybe set up a new channel or just rebrand completely. As for me, I owned 5 channels, maybe even more if I'm cutting things wrong, over the years, over, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 years on YouTube. And this one you're watching right now is my 6th. And who knows, maybe I'll have 10 more channels before I really make it on YouTube. And by my own definition, making it for me is just imagining what 7-year-old me would think opening YouTube studio. I just wanted the little kid in me to be proud. The numbers are flexible, but the feeling that I finally did something I've been chasing for years and years, fulfilled one of my longest dreams, would be unmistakable. I hope that feeling will come soon. And hey, you can actually help me by subscribing to this channel. I really want to outgrow my gaming channel, and it's definitely gonna feel a little bittersweet to watch one channel lose to another. But if you enjoyed the video, I would be really grateful for all the buttons you decide to click on this video. Thank you. It was Magdalena from Business Tea. Don't forget to brew yourself a nice hot cup of tea today, okay? Hopefully we'll see each other in the next video.